Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's Boardsy, and this is going to be an unboxing slash initial impressions of the Gwolves HSK. If you guys don't know what this is a 37-gram fingertip mouse. Huge shout out to Vessel Gaming for sending this out. Like, couldn't be here without them. You feel me? But yeah, haven't even opened the box yet. Let's see. Okay, that was rough, but worked nonetheless. Okay, got the tin out. Okay, another paintbrush. Now we have a black one. Holy fuck. We get to add that to the collection. That is truly incredible. Is it going to come out? Yes, let's see. Does it feel the same? Yes, it does. So the black paintbrush is a nice touch. They used to have the clear ones, but now they have black. Very interesting. And here's the mouse. It looks just small and fat. It kind of looks Photoshopped. But let's get ready to grip it. And wait, hold on. Wait, let's see if there's anything else in the box. No, nothing else in the box. Probably just because it's a sample, though. And in the retail copy, you're going to get extra switches, all of that shit. It's not a micro USB connection. That's kind of disappointing. Oh, dude, I just realized my fucking ring light isn't on. Kill me. Okay, now that should be better. Here's the HSK in all of its glory. It's extremely tiny. It's not, I can't claw it. I figured you'd be able to claw it, because look at that shape. But no, there's no clawing this mouse unless it's extremely aggressive, and that's just weird as fuck. The clicks, they feel like standard Omron 20Ms. I'm probably going to swap them out for Japanese Omrons at some point. And for fingertip, it's still a bit narrow. That's kind of surprising to me. I'm sure as I give it a bit more time, I'll learn how to grip it a bit better. But right now, this is what the grip's looking like. And I don't know. It's interesting for sure. There's no side buttons on the mouse. All of the Fortnite players, that's tragic for you. The scroll wheel, it actually feels different to any other Gwolves scroll wheel. Kind of feels like it feels exactly like the XM1 scroll wheel. But yeah, first impressions of the shape, it's definitely usable. But now I'm going to plug it in, give it some testing, and then talk about my initial impressions. Okay, so I've been using the mouse for around 24 hours now, so I feel like I have a solid first impressions. Obviously not a full review, but this shape is low-key genius. I was like, what the fuck is up with the hump? And I realized this is to account for like relaxed fingertip or people who like keep their fingers flat. First off, like I don't really consider this fingertip, but the shape accounts for it, and it feels so nice. If anybody has a sample of it, just fucking try this. It's kind of crazy. And it also works perfectly for aggressive fingertip. So regardless of how you fingertip, this shape is going to work for you. And that's pretty sick. But if you claw grip, don't even think you're going to be able to do it. Like I'm promising you, it's not possible. Unless you want it to look like this and have the fucking sharp sides flaring out on your pinky finger and thumb. So, I mean, it's up to you, but this mouse is not going to work for claw. And it is extremely light, right? 37 grams, lighter than anything I've used before. But right when I unboxed it, I didn't want to seem basic and be like, oh my god, lightest mouse ever. Yeah, it's very fucking light, but it's not that much noticeably lighter than the hati-s. And the hati-s is much more comfortable for a large majority of people. But if you fingertip and you're like looking for something like not gimmicky, but just something different to buy, this is it. Obviously, no side buttons. That's kind of aids. Like just not even being able to use them in Google's sort of annoying. But obviously, this is like a gaming mouse, and you can always have like a mouse on the side for your scrolling and shit. But pretty sick, pretty sick. The clicks have a bit of pre-travel, which I'm not a huge fan of. Who would be a fan of that? I feel like it's going to get a bit worse over time, but it's whatever. It is kind of noticeable, but it doesn't hinder my ability to play. But when you only have 3 buttons on the mouse, I hope that those 3 buttons are solid. The cable, it's not horrible, right? Like, it's pretty flexible. it's better than most stock cables, but this mouse is just too light to have anything else besides a paracord. When you are swiping this mouse around, you can feel the drag even with a bungee. And I'm just going to paracord it, but it's just sort of annoying, especially since it isn't micro USB that I can't just fucking yank it out and put a zebra cable in. And now moving on to the bottom of the mouse, the feet are good so far. I've been mainly using them on the Hien, and it goes burr. Then again, the mouse is so light, the glide is it should be pretty fucking fast. But yeah, swiping the mouse around, it does feel effortless. This is my grip. I'll show you like the grip I've actually been using on this mouse. Um, and it's solid. Like this is how I would fingertip any other mouse, but unlike any other mouse, there isn't just wasted amounts of mouse. This is the Anaus M, by the way. Like as you can see, there's just so much mouse on the Naus M that I don't touch. So what the HSK does is it just takes that amount of mouse away, and I'm a fan. The coating, it's like kind of slippery. You can see like some of the sweat stains. It actually doesn't affect me too much in game though, and they on the bottom of the mouse there is a report rate button, and this changes the DPI. I don't know if you can change the polling rate on the mouse, but I presume there will be software in the mouse actually drops. And I don't know, this mouse is sort of interesting. It's definitely nothing that really changes the game up. I feel like a lot of fingertip grippers, if you have a hati-s, you're not going to need this mouse. I'm interested into how much this mouse actually costs when it retails. The fucking red color is pretty awesome, though. Can't wait to use it on the red He, and wow, that thumbnail will pop off. But yeah, that's about all I have to say about this mouse for my initial impressions. Pointing and clicking is so fucking easy with a mouse this light. I can't, like, Jules made that infographic that said, like, aiming is as easy as breathe or whatever. Yes, if aiming only meant point and clicking. Tracking with a mouse this small, at least for me, pretty hard.